Hi gorgeous! Welcome back to the channel. If you have ever stood in front of your closet, pulled out a dress, held it up, and thought, this makes me look tired. This makes me look older than I feel. You are in exactly the right place today. Because here's the truth nobody tells you. It is almost never about your age. It's about the cut. It's about the fabric. It's about the 5 little details that separate a dress that ages you from a dress that makes people say, wait, how old are you again? Today I'm walking you through 5 specific dress styles, not vague categories, actual silhouettes, that consistently make women over 60 look younger, lighter on their feet, and more put together. I'm going to tell you exactly what to look for, what to avoid, and how to style each one so it works for your body, not just a mannequin's. Before we dive in, if this is your first time here, welcome to Gracefully Styled 60+, where we prove that style only gets better with age. Hit subscribe, and if you've ever felt invisible in a dressing room, give this video a thumbs up so more women like you can find it. Okay, let's get into it. Dress number 1, the wrap dress. Let's start with the single most flattering dress silhouette that exists for women over 60, and honestly, for women of any age, the wrap dress. Here's why it works so beautifully. A wrap dress does 3 things instantly. It defines your waist. Even if you don't have a dramatic hourglass shape, the wrap creates the illusion of one. It has a V neckline, which elongates your neck and draws the eye upward, toward your face, which, let's be honest, is exactly where you want people looking. It schemes instead of clings, which means it moves with your body instead of announcing every curve you'd rather keep private. Now here's where people get it wrong. They buy a wrap dress in a stiff, structured fabric, and it ends up looking boxy and matronly. The secret is a soft, fluid fabric, think jersey, matte silk, or a light crepe. The drape is what makes it youthful. A stiff wrap dress ages you 10 years. A soft, flowing one takes 10 years off. Color tip. A wrap dress in a rich jewel tone, emerald, sapphire, a deep berry, will do more for your complexion than black ever will. Black can actually wash out mature skin and read as safe rather than stylish. Color says confidence. Styling it. A thin belt in a metallic tone, nude pointed toe flats or a low block heel, and one statement earring. That's it. Don't over-accessorize a wrap dress. Let the silhouette do the talking. Dress number 2, the shirt dress. Dress number 2 is one that a lot of women overlook because they think it's too casual. And that's exactly why I want you to reconsider it. The shirt dress. A well-cut shirt dress is one of the most effortlessly chic pieces a woman over 60 can own. Because it borrows from menswear tailoring but softens it with feminine details. It reads as put together without trying too hard. And that effortlessness is what youthful style is actually about. Nothing ages a woman faster than looking like she's trying too hard. And nothing makes her look younger than looking like she didn't have to try at all. Here's what to look for specifically. A defined shoulder. Not a huge shoulder pad, just a clean, structured shoulder seam. This instantly improves posture, and posture is one of the biggest visual age markers there is. A nipped or belted waist. Even a self-tie belt at the waist transforms a shapeless shirt dress into something with real shape. A hem that hits at or just below the knee. This is the single most flattering length for most women over 60. It shows leg without showing too much, and it elongates you far better than a mid-calf length, which can visually shorten you. Fabric matters enormously here too. Skip anything too stiff or corporate. Look for a lightweight cotton linen blend or a soft chambray, something with a little movement. Styling it. Roll the sleeves to just below the elbow. This alone makes an outfit look 30% more relaxed and current. Add a pair of white sneakers for daytime, or swap to a slim gold sandal for evening. This one dress can genuinely take you from a coffee date to a dinner reservation. Dress number 3, the Fit-and-Flare Midi. Number 3 might be my personal favorite for how much confidence it gives women the second they put it on. The Fit-and-Flare Midi dress. This is the dress that's fitted through the bodice and waist, then flares out gently through the skirt. And here's why it's so powerful for women over 60 specifically. It creates movement. When you walk, the skirt sways. When you turn, it flows. Movement in clothing reads as energy, and energy reads as youth. Far more than any specific cut or color ever could. But and this is important. The flare needs to be gentle, not dramatic. A big, poofy skater skirt can swallow your frame and make you look like you're wearing a costume. What you want is a soft A-line flare that starts at the natural waist. Neckline is critical here too. A scoop neck or a soft V works beautifully. Avoid high, tight necklines on this style. They can make the whole look feel stiff and dated, especially paired with a flared skirt. Fabric-wise, look for something with just a bit of weight to it. A ponte knit, a heavier jersey, or a light wool blend for cooler months. You don't want it so thin that it clings, and you don't want it so heavy that it loses its swing. Length. Hit right at the knee or an inch or two below. This is universally the most flattering length for the fit and flare on a mature figure. It shows just enough leg to look current, without pulling focus away from your beautiful face and shoulders. Styling it. A cropped jacket or blazer on top, a nude or matching tone shoe to elongate the leg line. And if you really want to look 10 years younger instantly, add a bold lip. I promise you, this combination photographs beautifully and feels even better in person. Dress number 4. The sheath dress with a jacket. Dress number 4 is the one I call the instant credibility dress. The classic sheath, worn with a structured jacket or cardigan over it. Now I know what some of you are thinking. A sheath dress on its own can feel a little severe, a little boxy for my shape. And you're right to think that. Worn alone, a sheath needs the right body to really shine. But here's the trick almost nobody talks about. Layer it. A sheath dress under a cropped structured jacket. Think a boxy blazer that hits at the hip, or a fitted cardigan, becomes something entirely different. The jacket creates shape and structure at the shoulders and waist. The sheath schemes everything below. And the combination looks like it belongs on the cover of a magazine, not because it's trendy, but because it's timeless. The key details to look for. Choose a sheath with some stretch, a cotton spandex or ponte blend. This is non-negotiable for comfort and movement. Keep the neckline simple. A boat neck or a modest scoop, since the jacket will be doing a lot of the visual work up top. Choose a jacket in a contrasting color or texture to your dress. This creates dimension instead of one flat block of color, which is far more youthful and interesting to the eye than a monochrome look. This is, hands down, the dress for anyone who wants to look polished, capable, and current. Think client meetings, milestone birthday parties, a daughter's graduation. It's a dress that says, I know exactly who I am. And that kind of quiet confidence is one of the most age-defying things a woman can wear. Dress number 5. The tiered or ruffle hem dress. And finally, dress number 5. The one that surprises people the most. The tiered or ruffle hem dress. A lot of women over 60 assume ruffles and tiers are too young for them, or too fussy. But used correctly, in the right proportion, the right fabric, this dress does something magical. It adds softness and movement around the face and the hemline, two places that instantly read as youthful and feminine. The trick is proportion. You do not want tiny, busy ruffles all over the dress. That can look overwhelming. What you want is 1 or 2 soft tiers at the skirt, not 5 tight little ones. A simple, unfussy bodice. Let the tiers at the bottom be the statement, not a competing ruffled neckline too. A lightweight, flowy fabric like a soft rayon, linen blend, or cotton voile. Anything that lets the tiers move when you walk rather than sitting stiff. This dress is wonderful because it does something structured dresses can't. It moves with you, catches the breeze, and creates a sense of lightness, physically and visually. There's a reason flowy fabric photographs so beautifully in golden hour lighting. It looks alive. Styling tip. Keep everything else simple. A woven sandal, a simple gold cuff, hair loose or in a soft low bun. Let the dress be the star. This is your warm weather, garden party, vacation photo dress. The one that gets you the most compliments with the least effort. Okay, let's do a quick recap, because I want you to actually remember these when you're standing in that dressing room. The wrap dress, soft fabric, jewel tones, defines the waist. The shirt dress, structured shoulder, belted waist, knee length, effortlessly chic. The Fit-and-Flare Midi, gentle flare, scoop neck, all about movement. The sheath dress with a jacket, layered, polished, instant credibility. The tiered or ruffle hem dress, soft, flowy, 1 or 2 tiers only. Notice what none of these have in common. None of them are about hiding your body. Every single one of these is about working with your shape, adding movement, and drawing the eye up toward your face, because confidence, more than any single dress, is what actually makes a woman look younger. If this video helped you see your closet, or your next shopping trip, a little differently, do me a favor. Hit that like button, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I've got a follow-up video coming on the exact colors that brighten mature skin tones, and you will not want to miss it. And tell me in the comments, which of these 5 dresses are you going to try first? I read every single comment, and I would love to know. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Remember, style isn't about age. It never was. It's about knowing what makes you feel radiant. And now you know exactly where to start. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves, gorgeous.